Today on Getting Eyeballs, I'm going to talk about the simple concept that you get what you focus on and what you work for. All right? And you're like, what does this have to do with getting my phone to ring, Tomas? All right, guys, here it is. Today's down and dirty. This is a quick one here, guys, today, because I can get right to the point, and hopefully you'll walk away with something here. All right, guys, your marketing cannot be like a shotgun. It needs to be like a rifle. One of the reasons that so many contractors struggle with inconsistent lead flow or a bunch of shitty leads where they're attracting tire kickers and discount buyers and all that other garbage, you guys, is because you are throwing things out there instead of getting really hyper-focused like a sniper with the crosshairs on the exact target that you want to fucking pull a bullet in, okay? And your marketing needs to be the same way. And so you do this by two things here, all right? Words I always talk about here on the fight: clarity and consistency. Clarity and consistency. So today I want to talk about the clarity aspect of this, all right? You must first, before you start doing any marketing, you need to know what you want to hunt and kill. What you want biting the bait that you've put in the line, or whatever analogy we want to use here, all right? You have to have clarity around what area of the business do I want to grow. It's not enough to just go, I want to grow the business by $1 million next year. All right. I'll use painting example. When we would set goals, and when I coach people to set goals now around their marketing and all that, I go, well, what do you want that $1 million to be in? Okay. And so in our example here, it might be, I want $500,000 of new interior painting projects. And then I go, where do you want them? What zip codes, what subdivisions, whatever, what types of projects, how old are the homes, blah, blah, blah. All right. We did not ever market to get homes where you had to deal with all that lead law shit, right? Pre-1978 or whatever the hell it was. It's been so long, 79, 78. All right. We liked to paint newer homes, meaning that they were like 15 years or younger. That was a sweet spot for us when I had our company there doing hundreds of jobs a year. So guys, I want to encourage you, before you start throwing money at marketing, get incredibly clear on what part of the business you want to grow. Next thing is to get really, really clear on the ideal project type and client that you want. Okay. So it could be, our sweet spot is doing, an interior paint job in such and such subdivision, where it's a first floor interior repaint, where we don't have to go around and fuck around in all the bedrooms and all that shit over all the carpet, but it's like hardwood areas, and we go in and we paint the great room and we paint the foyer and this and that. And we would get really clear on those things. All right. I can give a million different examples. You guys get the point. Okay. Getting clarity around your ideal client. Neil, our CEO here in the fight, one of his ideal client personas for his remodeling company was dog people. I've talked about this on other episodes before with interviews with people. All right. If you were a cat owner, they did everything they could to not do the job for you, because cat people are fucking psycho and pain in the ass. At least they were for Neil and his team. Okay. They were more meticulous and more picky, and they nitpicked everything and they criticized everything just like a fucking cat does. All right. So dog people, on the other hand, were great. So again, their ads and stuff like that they ran, and direct mail and the magazine. They did a magazine that went out every year to the area and this and that. Like, that was their own magazine with projects. It was like a dream book type thing. Had pictures of fucking dogs, not cats. All right. So they were really clear on that. One of our ideal client personas for many years was business owners, because they're busy. They got less bids. They didn't nitpick us as much. They didn't bitch about the price as much, because they run a business and they know shit costs money. Okay, so we were super clear on that. Next is your clarity of actions. What consistent actions do you need to take on a regular basis to implement the marketing plan? All right. Maybe it's writing certain content each week geared towards that ideal client and their pains and their desires and that ideal project and that ideal neighborhood or part of town or whatever it might be. Okay. Clarity of your actions. And then finally, guys, clarity of your messaging. Stand for something. Take a stand. All right. I'm going to fly off the hip here, but right now you could have some marketing message where, we love working with people that were burned by contractors in the past and have trust issues. So I would write headlines around, that pain, and I'd be really clear on that messaging. I'm not going to go in a whole copywriting thing here, but it wouldn't be like, kitchen remodeling is the headline on a billboard or something. It would be, Hired the wrong contractor, ... Been there, done that, ? That might be a headline. Okay. That's going to attract that certain type of person. So hopefully you guys get the point. So guys, listen, if you're tired of wasting money in marketing, if you don't know what to do, take some time, sit down, work through a clear strategy to be a rifle and not a shotgun so that you have a clear target. You know all the things that we talked about, your clear messaging, your actions, all those things. That's the clarity part. And then the consistency part is track your shit. Make sure that you're putting out the content and the posting and the email marketing or whatever it is that you're doing, the direct mail, whatever the medium is that you're using to get those messages out. Be consistent with those things. Track, adjust, repeat. You do that, the game changes, and your phone will never stop ringing with the right clients. You guys rock. I got to roll. I'm out of here.